This is Sherry. We're going to be doing our weekly reading for Angel's Whisper. I'm kind of braving the elements out here today. You're going to laugh, people in Wisconsin. It's overcast. I'll show you what I'm dealing with out here. We've got a little bit of blue sky right there, but it's overcast, clouds. It's kind of windy, and we've been having rain sprinkling down. So I started to do the reading inside, and then I thought I can't stand it. I have to go outside. So I'm gonna try and continue through this reading out here, and hopefully it won't rain on us and ruin my cards. I'm gonna for expedient reasons, because of the weather, I've already chosen the cards. This week I chose four, and I'll show you the ones that we're going to be working with, the cards. First, we're going to be working with the John Holland's The Psychic Tarot. Then we're going to be working with Colette Rare Reed's Wisdom of Avalon. Then Stephen Farmer's Power Animal. And then Doreen and Radley's Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And I've already, like I said, I already chose the cards. So today, right now, the first card that we're going to be focusing on is Simply Love. I'll let you look at it like this way. So what it's supposed to be doing for us is it's going to be, it's all centering, as you can see, this man with his arms are on the shoulders of this little boy. So Simply Love, focusing on the childlike exuberance of love, the innocent qualities of children in your love aspects, a time of new beginnings. It's a time where they want you to focus on happy memories of these people, past memories when things were, as children would focus on only the good, right? Children see through the eyes of love. They don't see color, they don't see disability, they don't see weight, they don't see race. They are simply seeing through the eyes of love, which is what they want you to do. And they're saying that this is a time that they want you to open your heart chakra open. There's a lot of people that have been hurt so that their heart chakra begins to shut down. And this is a time when they want you actually to open your heart chakra, continue to work through the feelings of fear or feelings of hurt or whatever it is that you had to deal with. This is a time to open up your heart chakra and be full of love. No ulterior motives, no machinations. This is just simply coming from a place of love, like a child would. And that way you'll find that your relationships are going to be deepening with less effort. Also, as far as the little boy, they want you to look back and remember people in the best positive way that you can. Kindness and generosity are at the forefront when they're having the man's putting. I dropped my card. The man's putting the little boy out in front. Here, I'll flip it this way. He's putting the little boy out in front of him. So it's like you're focusing on the childlike qualities of relationships and reaching out to people the way a child would. So, and it's basically saying that sometimes all a person would need is a little assistance. As you can see, he's got his hands on his shoulders, so he's helping him. So maybe somebody in your life requires your kindness and your love, and maybe that's all that they need right now is for you to be their friend and to love them unconditionally. Also, this is saying that this is also a time where since the focus is on children, this would be a time that if there is a desire to be getting pregnant, you'll be getting news. People may be getting news that yes, there's a pregnancy that's coming. Also, you may be getting announcements that somebody's having a baby, or there's somebody coming into your family with a new baby. So it's about embracing that happy change. It's all about new beginnings when that kind of a card comes forward. So that's the first card that we're going to get. And then the second card, we got this card several times last week, and it's amazing. I love it, and you're going to love it too, because this is, see if I can get it here for us. I'm dropping everything. I need more than two hands. I need an assistant, universe. Okay, the Grail Knight. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. So the Grail Knight is coming forward in somebody's life. Now, there's a lot of messages to this. When the Grail Knight appears, this means that this person or somebody in your focus may indeed carry all of the qualities that you are looking for in a relationship. And this Grail Knight is coming, he's down on his knees before you. Now look at that. He's holding up the cup and he's down on his knees before you. You see There's a tree with the light shining down on him. So the light is shining upon him, saying, yes, that this is a good person, but he's on his knees. And there's something broken, a mirror broken at the bottom, which, you know what? I've seen this card a million times, and I've never seen that mirror broken before. So what they're showing is that this Grail Knight is actually somebody that's holding up a reflection of yourself. So this is somebody, when we're seeking to find a relationship or love in our life, I just got a message right there. We got a dove feather, and I'm going to get it. But what it's showing is, here, the dove dropped a feather. I'm totally stoked because this goes along with our, yay! This goes along with our reading because the dove speaks about harmony and relationships and love and things coming together. I have not had a dove feather yet, so I'm pretty excited that dove that moved into our tree brought that for me. So I'm going to stick that in my hair because I don't want to lose it, and I'm going to go back to the Grail Knight. So the Grail Knight, what happens when you're seeking out a relationship with another is you're looking for somebody that's going to be mirroring your qualities and your likes. And so this person that you've had in mind, indeed, they're saying this is as a positive message that, yes, this person is holding up the mirror. And in fact, they are also thinking of you in the same way. And yet, at the beginning of a relationship or beginning of love, or thinking about one another this way, you are often what people call, they say you're in the honeymoon stage, where everything looks perfect and everything is wonderful. But the fact that the Grail Knight has got, we'll look at this again, the fact that the Grail Knight's mirror is shattered at the bottom doesn't mean that this relationship is broken or this is falling apart. He's on his knees, as I was saying before, and that what he's doing is he's showing you that you need to understand that there's a veil of illusion, and they want you to see past illusion. That's why, if you can see up closely, romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. So this is a union of a sacred union. This is like a twin flame or a twin soul or a soulmate union, and yet they want you to see past the veil of illusion, because as the mirror is shattered, it's showing you that everything is not perfect the way you see things in a honeymoon period. At first you don't see, you put the other one up on a pedestal, and you may not see reality in a situation with somebody, or you don't see their flaws. All you see is, they're amazing and they're perfect and everything's wonderful. So they're asking you to don't be fooled by the illusion of perfection, because it isn't real. You have to accept that this person he's on his knees before you, saying he's showing himself, his true colors, and who he really is, and that he's flawed just like you are. And so they want you to understand and see the honesty in that. And also, they're asking for you to ask for honesty in relationships. And you want people to be real with you. They want you, you must be authentic yourself, and you're asking for them to be authentic with you as well. So all of these things come into play with the Grail Knight. It's a time also when you speak about a mirror. Clearly, in a twin soul or a soulmate relationship, this one is the other half of you. So this is a reflection of yourself. You're going to see this person as a mirror. However, you can also be having this spiritual relationship with yourself, and it may be speaking about you falling in love with yourself or loving yourself more. And maybe this mirror needs to be shattered so that you can actually see past the imperfections and love yourself fully for who you are. They both go together. The first card about how a child looks and loves freely and openly without judgment. And they want you to do that with yourself as well as with the other person. So those are all the messages that come with the Grail Knight. It's an amazing message. I love it. And this is the third time. So 3 coming full circle. That's amazing. So then the next one that we're going to be working with the Power Animal cards. And the one that we pulled out is an amazing one as well. They're all amazing, but this is pretty cool because this is the Raven. And the Raven is speaking about magic. And whenever the Raven appears, it's talking to you about owning your own power and stepping into your own power and realizing that what you actually are capable of doing, and that we are co-creators with the divine, and we are creating our own life. And you need to, they're asking you to stop fooling yourself and step out of the illusion that you are not creating what is happening in your life, because you are very powerful, and you are creating exactly what is around you. So if you've got chaos in your life, you need to look in at yourself about what is going on inside of you, what thoughts are going on inside of you, what personal issues that need to be dealt with or let go of, and recognize that you've got the power to turn this all around and bring into your life exactly what you want. You are creating every aspect with the thoughts that you think and the words that you speak. I put a post out this morning about the importance of being careful about the words that you choose to say and to think, because they're powerful. They can uplift and they can damage yourself as well as others. So use your power wisely. Also, is coming. Be very, very careful. I was speaking to a friend this morning, and somebody said something very unkind to her, and I thought, that's not a friend. Well, they thought that, maybe I would want to know, and no, if something that comes to you, you ask yourself, what would love say? What would love do? Would this make me feel good? And for me to repeat this, is this going to be something that's going to be benefiting this person, or is this going to be hurting them? Would it benefit me, or would it hurt me? So words are power, and power is that has all to do with our manifestation, and we can manifest in our lives. We can also manifest with the energy around us. So we are creating by every aspect of what we choose to say and do and put out there. So be very, very careful. That's just a side thought that popped in. My hair keeps getting caught in my in the zipper of my vest. It's actually, after I do this entire reading, it's probably going to end up getting sunny. I'm out here. But so what else about the raven? Let's see, the raven speaks about, I know, I was speaking to another this morning. I was doing a reading, and we were talking about, I've gotten to a place in my life where I know that I'm a manifestor and I know how to do it. And I said it has nothing to do with being conceited. And this is what's actually brought out in this message as well, is that understanding that you have the ability to manifest in your life and know that you are a co-creator with the divine has nothing to do with being conceited or putting on airs. It's just you are simply embracing the power that you were given as a spirit creature, and you're using this in your life. So don't feel that you are thinking too highly of yourself, because you can use this power to help others, and that's how you are meant to be using it, is to benefit not only yourself but those around you. My hand's tired, so I'm like switching back and forth. So that's another message. Let's see, I'm going to look in the book and see if there's anything else that really all I'm getting. I don't know, they're asking you to pay attention to, if you think, no, I don't have the ability to manifest, you're wrong. Because think about when, you're intending to find a parking spot. I've got to hurry, I'm going to get a parking spot really quick, and boom, there it is. You're manifesting all day long, every day. I want to go to Sedona. I want to go to Sedona. It's time for me to go on a road trip. I think I'd like to go to Sedona. And then I just kind of let it go, and then the next thing you know, I'm going to Sedona. Okay, I'm interrupting myself right now because I don't know, you aren't going to be able to see it, but the osprey is back. I'm super excited right now because this is a third day in a row, 3 full circle completion, that he's come back to the lake. And the osprey is I'm so glad I came outside to do the reading after all. Oh, I wish I could walk down to the pond. I should have gone to the pond to show you guys when he arrived. But the osprey is a member of the hawk family, and the hawk is the messenger, and that's my main power bird. And it's a member of the hawk family, but it's very special. They say it's kind of like a cross between an eagle, a golden eagle, and a falcon. And what's really cool about the osprey is eagles, they're fishers, right? They go down and they skim across the top of the water, and they scoop. You've seen those pictures of the eagles where they capture the salmon in their hands, in their claws. That they're fisher. But the osprey is very different because the osprey actually dives. He'll dive from like 250 feet in the air down into the water to get his fish. So the osprey is saying for us to not be afraid to dive into the emotional waters, because water represents emotion. So don't be afraid to dive into the emotional waters and go after what you want and be determined. That's the message that's coming from osprey. It also is speaking about boundaries. For some reason, are you respecting other people's boundaries comes up for osprey. Understand that people need to have their own space. and understand the message that I got from Osprey as well is that the Osprey is a hunter. He's working. He's busy working. So they're asking you, and that's what he was just doing right then. When I looked right then, he was diving into the water. Oh, I so wish I could turn this around and show you, but I know there's no point because he just looked like a little dot. But so it's talking about the Osprey is hunting and he's busy. So they want you to get busy on your life path and get busy on your work and step outside and away from anybody else that you're maybe focusing on, that you maybe somebody's boundaries that you're crossing. So maybe step back from them and focus on yourself and start working on your own path and bringing up your vibration and doing your work. This has to do with your Grail night, if this is a romance, because and that's a confirmation to me, because the Grail Knight is busy right now. He's working on his path. He's taking care of things. You have to understand that, respect the boundaries, and get busy working. Since he's working on himself, you're working on yourself as well, just like the Osprey is saying. Get busy doing your job. And so when you're doing your work and you're focusing on yourself, you are empowering yourself. So you're embracing your magic, your manifesting abilities. You are lifting your vibration. And when you lift your vibration, you are empowering yourself, strengthening yourself. You're also bringing yourself up to level with this one who is the sacred the sacred union, the Grail Knight. You must be on the same vibrational frequency in order to pull one another together in relationships. So if this person is busy taking care of their work and you get busy taking care of your work, you're on your own, each on your own paths are lifting your vibration so that you can come together. So it's all tying in together, all of this. And the fact that the Osprey showed up, the fact that the dove showed up, gave us the feather. Where's my feather? Right here. I was an Indian in a past life. Cherokee, apparently, they tell me. And when I was a little girl, I used to do this all the time. I used to run around and when I found feathers and put them in my hair. So you know what? I'll probably forget this and I'll be at the grocery store in a little while. I got to go get something for Liger. I'll probably have my feather in my hair. And you know what? I think it's going to go with my cowboy boots. It's the whole cowboy and Indian theme today. So that's the message from Raven and from Grail Knight and from the love. And the last message that we're going to get is going to be, we're jumping all over the place, but we're getting really cool, cool messages and cool totems. I love being outside. Another message for you guys, step outside today and get out in the fresh air. It actually feels really good out here right now, and we are getting blue sky. I don't know, I did this last time. Wonder if last time I kept saying to you guys, look at that beautiful tree. There's the tree I was talking about. But whenever I told you to look at the tree, I realized that all we got was blur. So there's the blue sky. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to be more careful. Except for there is the raven. Did you see him go? Magic and miracles. Okay, so the last card that we're going to have is, and I'm going to slow down my talking because the wind has abated a little bit, so I don't have to rush as much. I feel like I've been talking a mile a minute. So the Six of Thought, and it says peace. So I'm going to look up close. Hopefully I've got this focused in for you guys. You can see that there's flowers all around this seashell, and in the seashell we see a scene, beautiful scene. It's a boat, sailboat, on very, very calm waters, and it's blue sky. We see a little bit of white clouds, but there's birds all flying by. The tree is full green. So it's like summertime or late spring. I would say it's summertime. Everything is in blossom because even the chrysanthemums are blooming and the roses are blooming. So it's definitely summer. So what they're saying is peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It might be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Okay, now I'm getting so many messages from this because I keep getting messages about travel and about going over water. So for some of us it may mean that we're going to be taking a trip, it may be going over water, but also, as I said, that water signifies emotion. So it might be this is a time for you to be traveling over the emotional waters in your life, but it's a peaceful time. So it's all, clearly that message is pretty amazing, and it goes with all the other messages that we got. that your destination is in sight, that maybe this journey has been difficult, but every challenge that we have had put in our path is meant to be there for our growth, our soul's growth, and for our growth to ascension. And so I was speaking to, like I said, I was speaking to someone this morning, and I was doing a reading, and we were talking about the different challenges that have come up, really, really hard as you're going through it. And yet, when she looked back, and I talked about with myself, and when we looked back, we realized, wow, that happened because this was supposed to happen. And in the end, even though during that time when we were going through that time, it was challenging, and we thought, why is this happening? This is very difficult for me. There was a blessing in it. There was a silver lining. So they're asking for you to search for the silver lining in any challenges that you've had, any difficulties on your path that you've had, because there is a silver lining, and there's a reason that everything has happened the way it has. When the bells chime, that's the angels agreeing. I put them up there for that. I don't know if you saw that. I'm not great again with my flipping my camera around, but also, what they're saying is traveling over water. Whoa, look at that. The tree. I love that. That's never happened before. Okay, let's hug a tree. This is amazing. So wrapping my arms around nature, nature's wrapping my arms around me. So this is definitely a positive sign too for us to get out and you're getting positive energy from nature right now, and do this. I love this. This is awesome. I'm going to take a picture like this later. This is pretty cute. I'm going to put this on as the readings cover. But the travel part, it's saying that there could be many different things that it stands for. It could be saying that you're actually taking a trip. It could be saying that you are moving forward in your spiritual ascension. You're traveling forward on your path. It could also mean that you are moving or relocating to a new place. Ooh. I wonder if that's a message. I may be moving somewhere. So what they're saying is remain open to whatever is in your highest and best, and what the universe is bringing to you, because it could be this. These are all positive signs. So if you were talking about moving or thinking if you should be moving forward, and when I said that specifically right then, and then we got emphasis on that. Anytime we get on emphasis on something when I'm specifically speaking about that, that's confirmation for you. So peace after challenging times. The return of hopeful, and I don't like to think of the word hope anymore because of something Jim Carrey said recently that I listened to, and he said hope implies that that it might not happen. You're hoping that it will happen. So instead, he says, let's go for faith. I have faith that this is happening. So this is time that I believe that our faith is going to be paying off, because we've had faith that things are working out, and they are being shown to us that yes, they are. We're manifesting all that we have been asking for. And also have faith that your dreams and hopes and things that you're asking for will manifest. It might be a slow move forward, because they showed the boat was on calm waters, but it's a sailboat, and it didn't look like it was flying. It was pretty calm and peaceful. So maybe slow moving forward. So this may have you think about all of the cards that we've had in a row, and think about the Grail night. Oh yes, that's a message. So for the Grail night, things are going to be moving slowly. That's fine. Slow and steady wins the race. Just like, just because he's a turtle doesn't mean he's not going to win. The rabbit gets sidetracked. So slow and steady is what's going to happen, and you're going to be getting to your destination. So they're asking you to understand that things might be moving slowly, but it doesn't mean that they're not moving in the direction that you're being shown that they are, and that you've been hoping that they are. They want you to develop a more positive outlook on things, and this is about starting a new life, the new beginning. All of the cards, everything that we were talking about is wrapping up together. We've got the Grail night. We've got my neighbor started talking, so I thought I'd walk away. We got the man with the child, with his hands on the child. So that's new beginnings, positive, holding on to childlike. What is the word that I'm thinking of? Come on, help me out. Childlike trust and faith. That's what it is. Childlike trust and faith that we're having, that things are going to be working out for us. Ooh, right then, yes they are, because that started coming at me and the wind started to chime. I'm walking up here too because I was hoping that maybe the osprey would come back up, but I haven't seen him. I guess he just dropped in right then to give us a message, which is pretty cool. And so I'm going to show you again. I gotta go today and get some tubing for my fountain, but I keep trying to show you guys my fountain, and every time I've done this, I've looked at the reading later and it's been gone. So today, I am moving forward on my path. I bought the pump. It plugs in, but I'm going to get the little tubing so that the water starts running. And this, every time, I told you, every time I look at this fountain, this is have a happily ever after, because this is a fairy tale castle. And that's what Spirit's telling us is going to happen, that all of our dreams are coming true right now. And focus on that. Focus, keep your thoughts positive. Trust that things are working out the way that they're meant to, because they are. And I guess that's it. I think I'm going to leave the reading at that. I'm going to go. It's time. It's time to end it. So if you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Google+. I'm on... all on Sherry Columbus. I'm on Facebook under Sherry Columbus, Angels Whisper, and Angels Whisper Sherry Columbus. My website is www.thewhispersofangels.com, so if you'd like a reading or dream analysis done, I'm available for that. If you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel where all of these videos go, I would love to have you there. Feel free to browse through. Like I said before, it's kind of cool when you go back and you check the different videos. The woman that I was speaking to this morning said that that's what she did, and my other friend said as well, wow, I didn't even see that this one was up, and she went back and was listening to one of the readings that I gave, and it applied right then for something that was going on in her life. So like I said before, that's how things like that work. So feel free to go back through and take a look at the different videos that are out there. So have a great day. I'm going to head off, go get some things for Liger, go get that thing for my pump. And I know it was a little bit rushed when I was speaking. I apologize. I thought it was going to rain on me. So it didn't. It held up, and we got some really cool messages. So I'm really glad that I ended up coming outside and doing the reading outside. So thank you for tuning in, and you guys have a fabulous week. And I'm super stoked for all of us, for all of the messages that were coming. I'm excited for me because all the things that I've been showing are coming as well. So awesome. You guys have a great day, and we'll speak again soon. Blessings.